guys, it's Saria. Today I'm going to show you how to make this tie-dye, make it pink, make it blue shirt. I'm going to go ahead and insert a picture of it here so that you can see the full scale version. I also make a little version of this for my daughter. I love the make it pink, make it blue concept, and there's lots of stuff online with ears and shirts, and I've even seen leggings, just lots of really cool stuff, and I was like, you know, that kind of reminds me of tie-dye, so I can do that. I'm going to show you how to cut out the letters with the Silhouette machine, as well as the alternative, which is using those iron-on letters you can get at any craft store. Come here, come here. Hi. Say hi.
Hi.
Oh, don't touch that. Okay, so what does Kalla's shirt say? Make it...
Make it pink.
Make it pink. And what does Mommy say?
No,
You can tell. You can tell. What does it say?
It said make it blue.
It does say make it blue.
Can I have that?
Sure. Anyway, without further...
Can I have Dumbo?
Yes, you can have Dumbo. Let me get him, okay? Without further ado, let's get into the tutorial. Okay, so for this project, you are going to need something white, 100% cotton to do your tie-dyeing on. This is the little dress I got for Kalla. And I got it at Hobby Lobby. You're also going to need tie-dye kits in the colors that you're wanting. I chose turquoise and fuchsia. These little kits come with the gloves inside and the rubber bands that you're going to need. You'll also need a trash bag and either grocery bags like the plastic ones or some type of saran wrap. So first you're going to start off by laying down your trash bag. You actually don't have to do this before you roll the shirt, but we'll get to that in a minute. So you're going to take your shirt. It needs to be damp, not soaking wet, just a little bit damp. And then you need to decide where you want your swirl of tie-dye to begin. So I chose up on the shoulder, and I just begin pinching it and twisting it, almost like a cinnamon roll shape that you're trying to create, and just keep twisting, and then you can just wrap the bottom around until you've got a nice swirl. After you've rolled your shirt, you're going to take those big rubber bands that are inside the tie-dye kit and place them around your swirled up shirt. The first two should make an X, and then go ahead and add a third and a fourth to create 8 equal sections. You want to make sure that they're all intersecting in the same spot, and then you also want to flip it over on the back and make sure it's the same on the back. Go ahead and take your tie-dye bottle, fill it up with the proper amount of water. Mine said to the rim. And then shake it really, really good and get all that powder dissolved inside. You need to put gloves on because even as I was shaking it, I got a little bit of dye on my fingers, and it's dye, so it's going to dye your skin. So then I went ahead and shook up the blue one. Turquoise. Okay, so my memory card cut out, but go ahead and take the dye, and you want to create a pattern. So I did blue, pink, blue, pink, blue, pink. So just start on one wedge and do all the pink, and then skip and do another pink, skip another pink, skip another pink, and then blue, 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 blue. And then you're going to flip it over on the back, and you're going to continue whatever color you had on the front onto the back. And it's easy to see. It's really not difficult. So I tried to go a little bit easy on my dye because I wanted a little bit of white left on my t-shirt, as y'all saw in the intro. If you don't want any white on your shirt, then really saturate it in the dye. After you've done that, you're going to wrap it up in that plastic bag or saran wrap and let it sit. So now I'm moving on to my daughter's dress. I decided to start the swirl on the waistband of the dress. And same thing, just swirled it into this little swirl pattern. I'm saying swirl so much. Take the rubber bands and cover up the dress. You're going to see me only put 3 on because I thought that would still work, but I changed my mind and I added a 4th one, so you'll see. So put my gloves on, and then I started with blue, and then I realized I needed the 4th rubber band, and I added it, and then I went in with the pink and did the same pattern of pink, blue, pink, blue, pink, blue. So you can see that I left kind of some white spots in between. The reason I chose to leave the white a little bit was because I didn't want it mixing too much and making the dress or the shirt purple. So go ahead and wrap it up again once you're done with all the dyes, and then you're going to let it sit for at least 8 hours. I let mine sit overnight. Then you're going to take it to the sink, and I would save your gloves because this part can get really messy. I put my gloves back on, and then I just rinsed out all the dye. This takes a little while, but be patient because you really do want to make sure you got out all the dye. You're going to rinse it out until the water is pretty much completely clear. So even after this, I put it into my bathtub and took my shower head and just sprayed it down a little bit. It's kind of hard to see, but the water was still coming out like a lavender purple, and I really didn't want any dye left when I put it in my washing machine. So then I went ahead and put it in the wash. I used warm water and a tiny bit of detergent, not very much. And then I just did a simple quick wash. So after it's done washing, just toss it in the dryer on a low heat setting and let it dry. So this is the package of the iron-on letters you can find at Hobby Lobby and Michael's and Joann's, and you just peel them off, press them down, and then follow the instructions on the back of the pack. Alright, so I'm just cutting out my letters with my Silhouette machine here, and then I'm going in and weeding out the letters. Let me know if y'all want a more in-depth explanation of what I did here. I figure if you have a Silhouette machine, you know how to cut out text, but if you do want a tutorial, just let me know in the comments below. I ended up cutting out another one because I decided I didn't love this font, and I ended up using the font Beautiful People. Okay, so then I just took my new one and I pressed it down on the shirt, made sure that it was all lined up nice and straight down the middle. And then I took it over to my heat press. You can also use an iron for this. Set it in my heat press. And then as soon as I was done, took it off. So now I'm just peeling off that backing. And it's all done. And that's it for this tutorial. Please leave any requests for future videos in the description box below if you haven't already subscribed, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!
Can please say goodbye?
Oh yes, you can say goodbye.
Goodbye.
Can you say it happy?
Happy.
No, not say happy. Can you say goodbye?
Goodbye.
Mwah!